Your hair looks good.
Is it live? Live. We're done. We're in.
We're in.
Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to Good by Gut 2.0. I'm Caesar, joined with Janina, the Elite Health Strategist who helps men over 50 drop 2 pant sizes in 6 months or less by fixing how your body works. And today we're going to be talking about something really important that most of us don't really, or we don't know about, or we forget to adjust these times. And I'll let Janina take over.
Yes, and this is on the fact that we live in California and we're still subject to daylight savings time, which means that on Sunday we all lost 1 hour of sleep. And the reason sleep is important is because that's one of the ways that you can reduce belly fat. So I'm going to teach you the tweak of the week to do today that is the simplest thing. Has nothing to do with diet or exercise, meal planning, counting calories or anything like that, or even counting macros. It's the simplest thing that you can do on an iPhone, and you can also do this on an Android. But first, let me give you the data. After 1 hour loss of sleep, the statistics show that there's a 16% rise in car accidents the very next day. Double-digit increase in car accident, guys, in just losing 1 hour of sleep. So what I'm going to teach you today for the tweak of the week is how to get better quality sleep, because I can't assume that you guys can sleep longer. So what I'm going to do for the tweak of the week is help you guys to get more high quality sleep. So this is going to come from making a simple change on your iPhone to remove the blue light that comes from it. And here's why. When you guys look at blue light, it signals, and I guess most of you who know me personally know that I was an eye doctor in the past. The blue light that hits your retina signals to your brain that you need to go out and hunt and gather. And that is not something we want to do before we go to bed, because if that happens, then the hormone for deep sleep is not going to show up. And most of you guys know that that hormone is melatonin. Now, some of you out there are going to say, oh, but Janina, I take melatonin supplements, or I take a melatonin pill before bed and it helps me sleep. Guys, if you believe that that synthetic melatonin can do what Mother Nature already created in your body better, then knock yourself out believing that. But I think that's a gimmick and it's a product, and I don't want you guys to use that. I would rather you guys do something really simple. Remove the blue light from your phone. So I'm going to walk Caesar through how to do it on his iPhone. Those of you who have an Android, you guys can do this too, but you'll have to Google, and here's the thing to Google: how to remove blue light from the Android after dark. Got that? Let me repeat it again. How to remove blue light from an Android after dark. You Google that, you'll find the instructions, but I'm going to walk through for the iPhone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to settings on your iPhone, and Caesar's going to go there right now.
Okay, settings.
You're going to look for display and brightness.
Okay, fair enough.
And then you're going to go into scrolling down until you find night shift.
And there is, I never saw that night shift button, but there is a button that goes just beyond the toner or the brightness adjuster. There's a night shift actual button you can press.
But you had to scroll down to find it, right? Okay. Once you find that, you click on to turn that on. You toggle it, right?
Right. You got to, there's two buttons. One's going to say manual enable until tomorrow, and the other one's scheduled automatic, which is what I did, and I have that scheduled from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So It changes that blue light function. So
let me explain. On the iPhone, it actually automatically sets it at 10 p.m. to go off at 7 a.m. Here is the 1/4-inch turn I'm going to give you guys. If you remove blue light at 10 p.m. at night and you're on your phone at 9 p.m., you're still getting the blue light. And when you go to bed at night, you've already sent melatonin packing. It's not going to show up for another 3 hours. So that's not what you want to do. So I would recommend for you guys to remove the blue light starting at dusk, when the sun starts going down. So now at this point in time, I would say that the sun goes down somewhere about 6:30 to 7. So that's why Caesar manually went into the scheduled time, clicked on it, and he was able to choose, instead of 10 p.m., to come on at 7 p.m. Now that means if Caesar wants to be downshifting, that's why they call it night shift, he can go ahead and be on his phone up until the time he goes to bed from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and he's not getting blue light. So melatonin is coming into his body. Why is that important? Because if you don't have melatonin coming in your body, you're not going to get a deep sleep. You may sleep, but you're not getting deep sleep. So what happens when you don't get deep sleep? You're not going to build muscle. Melatonin, when it goes away, that means growth hormone goes away too. And that's what you guys need to build muscle. So those of you gym rats out there that think you can go to the gym and go work out hard and all that, and then you go jump into bed and you're scrolling on your phone and you're doing that, you have just sent melatonin packing, which says, come on, growth hormone, let's go. He is supposed to go hunt and gather, not go to sleep. And why is that? The blue sky is what tells us to go hunt and gather. But we live in a society where we don't have to hunt and gather. Our food is in our kitchen. But we have to remember, what are we trying to do? At night, you're trying to get muscle to build. Testosterone also, by the way, for those of you who have low T, there's another reason why you have low T. Probably the devices that you're looking at too late at night. So make that one change on your phone. But guess what? Those of you out there that say, "Whoa, Janina, I have blue light blocking glasses."
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. As a former eye doctor, I would say, well, I could try to sell you a pair of blue light blocking glasses, but the reality is your skin has sensors. When blue light touches your skin, that also sends the message to your brain for melatonin to go away. So unless you're wearing a ski mask with your blue light blocking glasses, you're not doing what you need to get done. You just bought a more expensive pair of glasses. So I hope this helps. Guys, do this with your Android, do this with your Apple iPhone, but also do this on your laptops, do this on your iPads, do this on your smart TV. Find a way to remove the blue light if you're watching TV late at night.
So is this also what helps us build our muscle and get some good deep sleep? Does it also help us burn weight?
Well, let me tell you, here's the deal. I used to do P90X for 3 years straight. And when it came to this muscle down here, you would think that that muscle would get nicely built doing the jack palance push-ups, clapping twice in between. I was able to build more muscle by learning about how to remove blue light 3 hours before bed than I did with all of the P90X that I did. And why? Because I am teaching you guys how to tap into God's gift of the built-in hormonal system you have. Being overweight is a problem. It's not your fault, but it is your problem. And the way you solve that problem is you tap into Mother Nature's gift of the hormones, because hormones are messengers for you guys. So remember, melatonin, deep sleep. You don't want melatonin to go away. So what do? 3 hours before, you stop looking at devices. If you're going to be looking at devices, you better remove the blue light from it. Okay?
Perfect.